Hey everyone, welcome to our channel.
Diary of Our Lives.
I'm Denny.
I'm Denny.
And today we got a special guest with us today, Mr.
Go Black to
Africa. How you doing today?
Man, I'm doing great, doing great. How are y'all doing?
Oh, we're doing fantastic. We're doing fantastic.
Such a pleasure to meet you today.
Oh,
We've been waiting for this day and it's finally here. We are so excited.
Yeah,
Well,
we big
thank
fans. You know, you've been real inspirational to us and wanting to do YouTube and inspirational to us to just covering the diaspora of Africa, of really showing people what Africa really is and getting rid of these negative connotations of what people have of Africa. And it's meant a lot for me personally, me and both of you coming from America. I got so much drawback from when I wanted to come here, and just watching your videos really let me know that I was heading in the right direction. That a brother of mine that come from where I come from doing the same thing I'm doing, but on a bigger level, most definitely. So I just got a few questions I want to ask you today that, you know, I think has been inspiring to me, and I think it'd be inspiring to our audience just to know a little bit. Today we just want to, you know, thank you for doing this interview with us, and like we just want to let our fans know and what your experience has been on the continent itself. So you want to ask the first question,
Yes.
babe, or you want me to?
So, Go Black, I know you have gone around so many countries in Africa. So I'd like to know, how many countries have you been so far in Africa?
I have been to 13 countries so far.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Plan on traveling all 54 countries.
Wow.
Okay, that's a good.
Okay, so what actually motivated you to take this step to back on this journey that has to do with Africa?
Well, you know, I was born in Africa, and so that's always been with me. And I never returned after 2 weeks of being a baby here, and my mom and dad were in the military. So Africa's always called me.
Wow.
And I took advantage of heeding the call about 6 years ago.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, like me, I've had my own experience in America. What was your experience living in America? And what's your background?
Oh man, shoot. Being 55 years old is a long story, but
Yeah.
I'll make a short story out of
Okay.
it. My experience has been good and bad, you know,
Yes.
and indifferent.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even
I
though
can
I
relate.
blast America in its ways, there are some ways that I will say that I had to make the best of it.
Right.
It isn't that America gave me anything to make the best of. I had to make the best of it.
Exactly.
You know, so the good of it is that, you know, I was able to be in a country, find ways
Yes.
to be able to succeed,
Yes.
find ways to be able to achieve, find ways
Yeah.
to be keep my mind, my mental state, being a good husband, being a good father.
Yes.
I had to go through all that,
Right.
where I think it was uncalled for because of a system that is in place that is just a struggle for many people. Whether it's, you know, you in a system of on the job, I was in the military 20 years.
I can definitely relate.
And, you know, that's just another layer of issues that you can't escape when you are in a system
Right.
that you volunteered for, and sometimes, you know, you got to bite that lip.
I seen when you put on your military hat and you said, I'm on a military mind state today, y'all. So
Yeah,
follow me where I'm going today. So I can
Yeah.
understand that, definitely.
yeah.
We getting that regulation. What have you learned in traveling to the countries in Africa?
Man, I learned so much. I mean, so many things. I guess one thing that stands out is that Africa is not what they say it is. The story that they told us, that Africa was, you know, undeveloped all over Africa, you know, that is impoverished and, you know, poverty people, starving children everywhere, no food.
Everywhere, in every country.
Yeah, no food.
Yeah.
Disease infested, tribal wars all the time.
Yes.
Which is so far from the truth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So for anyone that's thinking about moving to Africa, or
Yeah.
visiting Africa, what kind of a mindset do they need to have?
They definitely have to. They have to go through a detox. They have to go through a cleansing because it's a total different spiritual, mental aspect here in Africa. I know we talked earlier about, you know, you know, we bring a baggage and a total mindset here to Africa.
Yes.
You know, we are people who have anger issues. We are people who have impatience. We are people who you know, the way we talk loud, the way we are aggressive. Those things, you know, we have to be very cognizant of.
Okay.
In order for us to be successful in living here in Africa.
So what kind of a pushback did you get from like your family, maybe your friends, when you wanted to take this journey? Was it like any kind of negative connotation that was thrown your way?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, because
I know I received a lot.
Oh yeah, and it's out of ignorance.
They told me I was crazy, you never been there before. People still was like, well, they do all this here in America.
Yep.
And how they steal the most from it, it's a law they got called taxes.
Yeah. Well, you know, like I said before, the treatments that I went through, the experiences I've gone through, you know, the narrative that they have shared, you know, I wouldn't expect my family and my friends to respond any other way. When there's a picture that was painted of Africa being those ways, I mean, that's how you would respond. So that's why I have my channel.
Programming, right?
Right. That's why I have my channel to expose the lie.
Right.
In order for people to see the truth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say as Black people in America, have we been programmed to hate Africa, you think?
Of course.
You know, a lot of our Black people don't even realize, like, you know, white people travel to Africa more than we do. It's not even their continent.
Yeah. We have been indoctrinated.
Okay.
You know, we have been indoctrinated not only to hate Africa, but to hate ourselves.
Yes.
I mean, you know, everybody who's in America knows, you know, black on black hate that goes on.
Yes.
And it's getting out of control, out of hand. I mean, we're losing our marriages, our children.
Yes.
You know, we hate each other. Men hate each other. Now it's this new movement of, you know, women dogging black men and black men dogging black women. Yeah. And you know, we have a distrust for each other. And I say you got to get out of there. You got to get out of there to find that newness of who you really are. Yeah. And one question, important. What is Go Black's mission for his channel? To bring that awareness, that education to people. Okay. To wake something up within, to find that African within you. You know, there's this new movement in America now that people wanting to be native and screaming they're native to America. Yeah. Well, to each his own, but
I got you.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
That FBA movement.
Yeah. You know, it's like there's a lot of groups out there now that are, you know, ashamed to even be affiliated with Africa. Yeah. Or to say Africa reigns within their DNA. And
yeah, that's disturbing to me.
Yeah, it is. But that is the hate that America does. Yeah. That's the hate that it causes upon people who, when you keep them outside and there's many trying to fight inside, it's like, you know, they say the crab in the pot, you know. It's like, you know, once those who get in and think they have made it, they look down on their own brothers and sisters. Yeah. Right. And those who haven't made it are hating on the ones who did. And so those who haven't made it at all are fighting amongst each other, you know, so it's a mess.
You said something very important too, because even as we make it ourselves, we have to fight that own of trying to look down on our own people too that have not made it also too. Yeah. As we've been successful, you know, per ourselves in a small percentage. Like, well, I got mine, you're gonna have to get yours. When other communities, they band together and they try to make sure everybody gets some. Yeah. Whereas though, you know, we've been treated to only a little of y'all can make it. Yeah. And if you want to stay making it, you leave those others behind. Yeah. So there's that mindset. What do you have, babe? Anything? Oh, she did have a favorite video. Yes. That she did like of yours.
The one you donated to in Tanzania, you made a donation in one of the orphanages.
To the orphanage in Tanzania.
Yes. I really liked that video. It really inspired me, and for the fact that you had to bring that white picture down and brought it back to the black, I was so impressed.
Well, thank you very much.
I was so impressed.
Yeah, there's a big that superiority complex.
Right.
Like,
yes.
They've done a number, not only just us in Black America, but also in Africa and Black countries as a whole. Like, just looking at people that's not you with this authority and this uplifting, this look at them, and it's like, you got to learn to love ourselves. Yeah. So now we thought that was really good.
Yes.
So
Yeah. If
Nope.
you like what you say, subscribe to our channel now.
and we thank you for our
Shalom.
special guest today. Go Black to Africa. Shalom.